Now listen, people are not going to be a fan of this, but the dude is literally 100 years old. We're gonna take a little journey through the 20th century with one of history's greatest monsters. Okay, this is Richard Nixon. I listen, buddy. Aren't you supposed to be a diplomat? Look at his damn. It's shameless, man. It's Dolly Parton. This is Nelson Mandela. It's Mao. It's Gorbachev. There's Madeleine Albright. You thought I didn't know that shit. This is a tough one. I'm scared. I don't know. Well, you could always try Deng Xiaoping. You could always try Chiang Kai-shek. Could always try Sun Yat-sen. You could always try Ho Chi Minh. I don't know this one. I'm doing my best and I don't know it. That's Bono. That is Bono. What is the hair plugs on this one? He looks so much like Sam Smith, though. I never realized. Sophia Loren. Betty Davis. I pass. Raquel Welch. Nobel. I know this dude. If he ever met me, he would hate me. I don't know who it is, but I could just say, maybe it's not fair. Maybe he's a nice guy, but there's something about his face where it looks like he would see you and he would be like, how delightful. Meat and cheese between two pieces of bread. How quaint. How delightfully proletarian. And you call it a sandwich. Cute. This is Pope John Paul II. Oh, crap. Innocentius the 13th. It's Hillary Clinton. It's Russell Brand. It's Alice Cooper. It's George Harrison. Barbara Walters. I'll be honest, I don't know this one. That's Pele. It's Condoleezza Rice. It's Vladimir Putin. It's Margaret Thatcher. It's quite the coterie, isn't it? This would be Elizabeth Taylor. I got to pass on that one. Angela Merkel. The whole thing is nightmare blunt rotation. This is Deng Xiaoping. I'm passing. I'm sorry. Dude, you're right. That is Zhu Enlai, isn't it? I could tell from the hair. He's got the same hair as Chris Cooper from America Beauty. It's Princess Diana Spencer. Gerald Ford. Wait a minute. Oh, no, we're back at the top. That's right. I'm just going to be honest. I don't have those letters. This should not count as a wrong answer. I literally could not be expected to type it in. Shimon Peres. Pope Paul the Sixth. Six Pauls. What is this? The Beatles? John Major? Probably could have gotten that. He's like, I know like, well, I used to know 4 British prime ministers in history. Now I know like 17 because I watched the news over the past 3 months. But he's the biggest reach for me that I could typically get is John Major. Anwar Sadat and Zhu Enlai. Okay. What are we at? It's 1:15. We got plenty of time. I like the old ones are funny, man. Like, who's that with John F. Kennedy? That's Lyndon B. Johnson. They probably got a lot of photos together. That's Queen Elizabeth II. That's Frank Sinatra. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, I got absolutely no idea. Is there a clue here? Picasso? Kind of looks like Picasso. I had a pass on that one. It's Barbra Streisand? Bro, she met everyone. That's Dwight Eisenhower. Is Michael Rappaport? OMG, it is? Who is this guy? Oh, that's George C. Scott, famous for playing Patton in the movie Patton, of course. That's Lauren Bacall? No. Jay Mansfield. We had one. We had one before. She's Betty Davis, man. Who is this? Joan Crawford. John Major. Another Kennedy. Bob Hope. Johnny Carson. Oh, fuck. Steve Allen. Steve Allen. Are you Steve Allen? I don't know who this is. Jack Parr. Richard Nixon. This is pretty close to a Nightmare Blunt rotation as well. I think it's pretty close to a Nightmare Blunt location. I would not like to smoke a blunt with two American presidents in the pool cabana of a Howard Johnson's in Anaheim, California. No, thank you. You know this dude's suit is like light blue, right? You know it's like a powder blue. No, thank you. What the hell is this? Are you Thomas Edison? What the hell is this, man? That's Niels Bohr? Oh, it's Ben Gurion. That's Pope John Paul II. Oh, I just typed Pope and they gave it to me. You are... This one's going to sting. No, you're Golda Meir. I almost typed Adele Dazeem, which is not... You're not Golda Meir? Am I crazy? Never mind. I'm now double embarrassed. This is Hoover. This is Rosamund Pike, for sure. Absolutely no idea. I could not tell you. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I have no idea whatsoever. You are Truman. You are Khrushchev. I spelled it wrong. It's right. Can I get a spell check? Thank you. KH. Thank you. Thank you for the spell check. Pippi Longsuit. Take a stab in the dark here. Mom Kennedy. That's Bill Clinton. Marilyn Monroe. See, that's how you do it, Kissinger. And then I'll pass. Still beat the average. Nehru. Billy Graham. Sanest picture of Billy Graham, perhaps. Joan Crawford. Charles de Gaulle. I got the country wrong. You know what it is if he had the hat on? If he had the tuna can on, I would totally have gotten it. But he's got his hat in his hand, so I thought it was like a Monopoly hat instead of the damn fruit salad. Jack Parr. David Ben Gurion. Indira Gandhi, not Golda Meir. Grace Kelly, a.k.a. Rosamund Pike. I do not know who this is. Can someone help me out? My God, how poorly Charles de Gaulle aged. The bro lived through 2 world wars. One of them he was like a soldier. One of them he was a fucking head of state for a country that got rolled. No offense. That shit, I'm sure it probably ages you. My ass over here, like I'm aging. I'm like, oh, maybe it's because I ate a lot of fried foods when I was like 16. This dude lived through 2 world wars as like a major player. It's like Kate's grandma is 90 years old. She lived through like the Japanese occupation of South Korea, all of the Second World War, a brief respite, which I'm sure was filled with, you know, his own stresses, followed by the Korean War, following like the partition of the country. Every time I see her, I'm like, damn, she looks great. Like she looks great for 90 to begin with, but then on top of that, like, I mean, there's like 70-year-olds who look worse than her that have not, they've lived in relative comfort. They've been the silk slippers on the wooden staircase. Spencer Tracy. Stan Musial. He must be a baseball player. Eleanor Roosevelt. He's not listening. I'm sorry, but like... I've been this guy in conversations, but you're like, I gotta wait till she finishes her sentence, but I'm not, like, he's like, oh, really? Yeah. Whoa, you guys didn't even have like a fridge. Please, Ms. Roosevelt, we need your signature right here. And I told him, don't call it that, call it the New Deal. People don't want to hear about the Economic Defibrillation Act of 1929. They want something snappy. So I said, why don't you call it the New Deal? Everyone likes new things. Yes, Ms. Roosevelt. If you could just sign right here. Anyway. We're not going to do Who's That with Kim Kardashian. Who's That with Moses? Sure, we could probably do that. Well, I'm going to get a 0. This is... It's inspired the bishop in chess. I could not tell you who this is. I'm going to pass. Absolutely no idea. And he gave Moses his daughter. His daughter, Lilith. His daughter, Bathsheba. I'm trying to think of biblical women's names. Mary. Beth. I'm passing. I have no idea. It's Moses' wife. Bro, I don't know her. I don't know him. And honestly, my ass does not care. And he gave blank, the son of Nun. Noon, the son of Noon, a charge and said, be strong and of a good courage. Abraham. That's a big one. I have absolutely no idea. Holy cow. And his sister stood afar off to wit what would be done to him. Mosesa? And Moses went and returned to blank his father-in-law. He what? And said unto him, let me go. I know this one. Pharaoh. Pharaoh, his brother. He says, let my people go, right? Or is this his real brother, not like his brother in spirit? And he called for Moses and Aaron. Aaron? Aaron is a biblical name? I thought Aaron was like a 21st century invention. No, sorry, a 20th century invention. Let's not be crazy. And said, rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel. This would be Pharaoh. I don't know. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. She took him for an ark of bulrushes and daubed it with slime and with pitch and put the child therein. Aaron? Blank called to him at the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, here am I. This is God. I'm crazy. I got that. That's a gimme. And Aaron and blank stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side. That's both of them. That is definitely both hands. One of them's over here and the other one is over there. I have no idea. And when she saw the ark among the flags, she sent her maid to fetch it. That would be the Pharaoh. This is Cleopatra. All right. Looks like he's saying you're going to finish that. And swallowed them up together with blank. When that company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men? I could not even hazard a guess. I'm done. I'm done. Wait, no. I know the last one. Hey, put me back on the screen. That's Jesus. I give up. Now do the Kim Kardashian one. Bro, but I'm going to get perfect on this one, and then people are going to insult my intelligence just because I haven't read the fucking Old Testament annotated edition with a foreword by Pope Benedict. I mean, that's Ellen DeGeneres. New guy just dropped. Guy who types DeGeneres instead of just Ellen. This is Chris Kardashian. Hold the Kardashian. That's Justin Bieber. I was literally looking at her and going, who the fuck is that? That's not Kim Kardashian. Bro, she loves her. As a body language expert, hold on, let me get out my green lines. You can see that Paris Hilton is holding exactly perpendicular to the camera, which means she's in control of the interaction. And then Kim Kardashian has subtly turned her shoulders and her pelvis in the direction of Paris Hilton here. Okay, it's Paris Hilton. It's Beyonce. This is Naomi Campbell. I'm just going to say I would go crazy at being famous. Because it seems like a big part of it is like all you need to do is remember people's faces or names when you see their face. She's got a very long back. It's Miley Cyrus. Like I'd be like, Miley! Sir Elton, it is an honor to meet your acquaintance. Look who's looking Fergalicious tonight. Selena, my favorite Gomez who isn't part of the Addams family. I could totally do this. Heidi, Klum over here. I haven't seen you in so long. Jennifer Lopez, I presume? No, I don't mind taking a photo. I can't keep this up, honestly, but Serena Williams. Cher. You think Cher ever ate a snack in school and then they were like, and then the teacher was like, did you bring enough to share? And she was like, yes. And then the teacher was like, no, did you bring enough to share? And then she was like, yeah, I brought enough for me. And then the teacher was like, listen, what I'm trying to say is, did you bring enough? This is Jennifer Lawrence. This is Rihanna. It's Kim Kardashian. I mean, sorry, it's Britney Spears. It's Katy Perry. She's on some Gatsby shit. It's Jimmy Fallon. It's Anna Wintour. It's Donald Trump. It's Kanye West. We got 100%. I can't be stopped. I can be stopped. Who's that with Mother Teresa? That's Ronald Reagan. It's King Charles. Oh, they didn't update their quiz. Embarrassing. That's Indira Gandhi. Told you he learned. That's Pope John Paul. That's Margaret Thatcher. Okay, you have to choose one pair of people to smoke a bowl with. Okay, that's not Desmond Tutu. That's my mistake. Are you going to smoke a bowl with Mother Teresa and Yasser Arafat? I would say right now, I would rather do it with Muhammad Ali and Mother Teresa. Just being honest, I don't know who you are. You are a Kennedy, just a safe bet. Honestly, I don't think they get I think they'd be all giggling and stuff. It'd be very annoying. I'd start to think that they're laughing at me, and then I would make my exit from the interaction. There's 0% chance unless we're doing it inside of the White House. This is Desmond Tutu. I knew that. I don't know who you are. You are a first lady. You are Ford. You're not Reagan. You're a Bush. You're a Carter. You are a Nixon. Is Richard Nixon married? Anyway, I'm passing. That's Prince Philip. Really puts it in perspective when you see a black and white photo of someone that's old in the photo. They died like 2 years ago. That's age, man. When you look old in a black and white photo and you died in the 2020s. We should all be so lucky. Anyway, that's Nancy Reagan. This could be an okay blunt rotation. Can it be a rotation with only 3 people, by the way? Listen, I know who this guy is, okay? I just can't conjure it up in my head right now. Who is this guy? He looks like fun. Who is this? That's Roald Dahl? I knew that. That's Hillary Clinton. That's Pete Davidson. This guy, he can't be stopped. That's Anthony Bourdain. I don't know who this is. I think I do know who it is, but I don't know who it is. That's Pope John Paul. No, it's Pope Paul the Sixth. Yay! Oh, it is Bob Geldof. You're right. It's Princess Diana Spencer. I don't know. I know. It's Kofi Anand. Oh, it's Anand, not Anand. That's the chess player. Okay. Mary Robinson. Paul Simon wrote that song about her. Ed Koch. He's the mayor of New York. Bob Geldof. Pretty broad shoulders. It's like a Sufjan Stevens song. Who's that with Phoebe Waller-Bridge? I could do this. That's Taylor Swift. That's Jimmy Fallon. Okay, this is insulting my intelligence. It's Jennifer Lopez. Helen Mirren. Helena Bonham Carter. Hold the Bonham. Amelia Clark. He doesn't get a, or she doesn't get a. He's just mildly pleased to be meeting whatever her name is. Sophie Ellis Baxter. It's James Corden. Nightmare restaurant patron. It's Jane Fonda. Sandra Oh. Cher. Sorry, I forgot who it was after I used her for humor. Coleman. Glover. On his way to Pamplona. It's Kate McKinnon. My mistake. Rami Malek. Cara Delevingne. Delevingne. Cara Delevingne. Delevingne. Can I get a Delevingne? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's Harry Styles. Average 69%. What's wrong with you? Who's that with the Pope? I got no idea. Wait, do you think Matt Pat's in this one? That's Obama. This is Queen Elizabeth. That's another Pope. I don't know what you want me to say here. That's an airplane. That's Pope Benedict. That's Pope John Paul II. The Pope can fly in an airplane. That's Boris Johnson. They're going to the Met Gala. That's Barbara Bush. Don't ask me how I know. That is Fidel Castro. It's Joe Biden. Honest question. Has Joe Biden ever met Joe Budden? Because I think they immediately, you know where the conversation would start, is on the similarity of the names. It's Tony Blair. It's Vladimir Putin. It's Sarkozy. It's Michelle Obama. It's Berlusconi. Anybody else? I feel like Pope Benedict in every single one of these photos looks like a child actor from Modern Family. I'm not saying that he looks like any of the actors that are on Modern Family, but you could take this image and then put him into an episode of Modern Family, and then someone would be like, you know, who's that? And they'd be like, oh, that's Manny's friend, Benedict, from school. I know, you're David Cameron. It just took me a second. It's not Matthew Perry. It looks so Photoshop, man. George W. Bush really gave him a photo of him and George W. Bush? What a useless gift, man. You give me a framed photo of me and you? I'm seeing you right now, dude. We don't need this. What is this? I just thought you looked good in it. It's just crazy. I mean, I know George Bush didn't buy the gift, but still, it just seems like a... Can't you just give him, like, I don't know, like a pen or something? Francis? I'm actually crazy at popes. Not so much at the Moses stuff, but who's that with Stephen King? It's Obama? To be a fly on the wall. When Stephen King received the Presidential Medal of Writing. Then the car was Christine. I'm not a good Obama impressionist. As Tom Hanks auditioning for Aquaman. This is fucked up because that's not Barbra Streisand. But she's making a face. They shouldn't be able to make a face in the photo that they use for this. You're right, that's J.K. Rowling. They both look thrilled to be there. That's Morgan Freeman. It's Pamela Anderson. Stephen Colbert. Sally Field. Is he getting the Fields Medal? That's not a joke. That's Conan O'Brien. It's George R.R. Martin. You know what this looks like? It's like in Labyrinth. It's like they're the guards at the door, and he's like, you know, one of us writes a lot. One of us doesn't write at all. You know what I mean? I just typed the same thing. Let's just put Martin in there. That's Michael Clark Duncan. One of my favorite Michael Clark Duncan quotes from the Slam and Salmon. What'd you do, fuck a Xerox machine? Classic. Oh, sorry, you hold the Clark? It's just Duncan. Mariska Hargitay. No, you're not Mariska Hargitay. I know your ass. You're not Brittany Daniel. You're kind of like an old Brittany Daniel. Why is she doing that with her eye? It's not Clark anymore. It's Dunk. Who's this? Marcia Gay Harden, of course. Who the hell is this? You got a restaurant called Hollywood Fries? What is it? What is this? Who's this guy? Oh, it is Donnie Wahlberg. Barbara Streisand? Is this Agatha Christie? I don't know too many writers, man. Stephen King is one of the few I know. Margaret Atwood, of course. That's Rob Reiner. That's Drew Barrymore. Or as Stephen King would say, Drew Carrymore, because that's what he seems to be doing, is picking her up. Okay, that's J.K. Rowling. Marcia Gay Harden. Donnie Wahlberg. Margaret Atwood. That wasn't too bad. Who's that with Steve Jobs? You ever notice how much Steve Jobs looks like Peloton instructor Cody Rigsby? With the world's like absolutely worst haircut, no disrespect. Obviously, this is Bill Gates, but hey, Steponitis, thank you again for the third time for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. It's Bill Gates. Bono. This wasn't the look, man. This wasn't the look. Straw cowboy hat, studded leather jacket, black and red iPod Generation 1. It's Bill Clinton. This feels like a picture that shouldn't be was John Legend famous before Steve Jobs died? He died in 2011. I feel like John Legend didn't pop up until like 2013 or something. It's Al Gore and Robin Williams. Alicia Keys. Bro, why are you showing Steve Jobs how to use the computer? He invented the damn computer, Alicia Keys. We were wearing so many stupid hats back then. Alicia, you're inside. Governor Schwarzenegger. What did I tell you? Beck, you're wearing a felt hat inside. What's wrong with you? It's Prince Charles. It's Tim Apple. Can I just say, I don't want to give up on this. Is there a way that I could go back? I know it's Gwen Stefani. I think, I don't know anything about business. I think Tim Apple was a great promotion to CEO. You know why? Because he sat like this. He was hunched over. He had his arm, he was grabbing the wrist of his right hand with his left underneath his crossed legs. And that's not how a business person sits. That's how an engineer sits. I'm gonna give a +2 to Apple for that promotion from within. They didn't hire like the outgoing Johnson & Johnson CEO or something like that. It looked like Howard Hamlin. My dude was wearing a Tommy Bahama polo shirt. Anyway, sorry, I'm gone too far. That's Gwen Stefani. It's Dmitry Medvedev. It's Ronald Reagan. It's John Mayer. This is what people used to dress like. We used to be a proper country. And that's the Waz, of course. This look has to come back. Why is nobody rocking the polo shirt on top of the polo shirt anymore? Nobody's rocking polo under polo these days. It's coming back? Oh, baby, I'm ready. I got a few. I want you to know, Talia, I'm doing this one for you. I saw you type earlier, is there one with Taylor Swift? And we're going to do it. Dan, you should do some Sporcle on stream, Dan. See, it's a lot of fun. People love it. It definitely doesn't analytically die as soon as it comes to YouTube. People watch it. If you build it, they will come and watch it. It's Mick Jagger, of course. Are there ones with just photos? What do you see? Well, Daniel, do you know who this is right here? I'll give you a hint. He loves it when I something like that, and when you closer, bring me the shivers, and when you did it over, then I'll bring it right back. I said, ooh, I love it when you suck me like that, and when you do with your clothes on, give me the shivers, something like that. It's about a skeleton. Is this the iconic Miley Cyrus meme photo? Jimmy Fallon, of course. It's Britney Spears. It's Elton John. It's Kim Kardashian. I'm laughing because we already saw this photo before. I'm not. That's why I'm laughing. This is Jay-Z. I'm sorry. It's Kobe Bryant. This is Madonna. Is everything okay? This is Kendrick Lamar. Selena Gomez, my favorite Gomez who isn't part of the Addams family. As Bruno Mars, my king. It's Katy Perry. It's Harry Styles. Must be confusing to tell people. You know what? Listen, do you ever think a Harry Styles stylist has problems introducing himself to people? That's Emma Stone. What do you do for work? I'm Harry Styles stylist. It's Tom Hiddleston, of course. Steven Tyler. Anna Wintour. I mean, come on. This is it's Kanye West. Do you ever think, like, when Cher was eating a snack in school, the teacher was like, hey, did you bring enough for Cher? Did you bring enough to share? Who's that with Tiger Woods? First thing I said in my brain, that's Tiger Woods. I was like, I got this one on lock. That's Nelson Mandela. It's George Bush Sr. It's Oprah Winfrey. It's Michael Jordan. Again, my brain went, Tiger Woods, man. That's Tiger Woods. Justin Timberlake. Samuel L. Jackson. This photo is really good. This photo is... Oh, man. I'm to be a fly on the wall. Now, dude, this would be kind of... this is a dream blunt rotation. I agree. Now, I'm not saying that Tiger Woods would be cool when he smokes weed, but I bet it would be fun. I bet it would be a fun conversation. Okay. I just don't know what to say about this one. I didn't know this photo existed. It's Snoop Dogg. It's Roger Federer. Why is Tiger Woods holding the trophy? You don't play tennis. Spike Lee. Jimmy Fallon holding a Wiimote. Tiger Woods dressed like it's it's the final 18 holes of the Masters. For some reason, they got him. There's no doubt they had to pay extra to get Tiger Woods to wear the red shirt, right? That's something he's only supposed to break that out for the final day. It's Barack Obama, of course. That's Bon Jovi, and possibly, no disrespect, but the worst shirt I have ever seen in my entire life. And believe it or not, I'm not talking about Bon Jovi's. Also, Dan, look, Bon Jovi's got the Superman tattoo too. It's not just Sam Yo. It's Muhammad Ali. It's Janet Jackson. This photo just doesn't feel right. It's Jay Leno. It's Prince. Listen, I have nothing for or against Tiger Woods. Here's one thing I'm going to say. I think I admire the fact that he just can't look cool. No matter what he wears, he just looks like someone told him to wear it. Someone was like, oh, this will look good. And he said, okay. Because I can relate to that. That's how I feel all the time. No matter what I wear, I'm like, this doesn't look like me. I mean, he looks most cool in the golf clothes, which maybe makes sense. It's Kobe Bryant. Like, he looks pretty cool there. Mark Wahlberg, on the other hand, does not look cool. Mark Wahlberg looks like a very small man. Also, Mark, listen, dude, like, You're playing golf with Tiger Woods? Why you got an AirPod in, man? Like, I get that you're a busy guy, but you're golfing with Tiger Woods. You couldn't think you could just be in the moment for like a couple hours or something? And be like, oh, by the way, hold my calls. I'm golfing with Tiger Woods right now. Were you listening to a podcast or something? Like, what's the problem? It's just weird. Anyway, Mark Wahlberg. He do some more bicep curls. That's Whoopi Goldberg. It's Michael Phelps. Stevie Wonder. The suit and sunglasses is a great combo. I don't know what to say about this one. It's Jack Nicklaus. All right. It's too easy, man. Who's that with Tom Brady? I know football. That's Donald Trump. Turns out presidents meet a lot of famous athletes. It's Oprah Winfrey. Not an awkward handshake in the slightest. Yep, this would be a lot of fun. I think this would be a great time. It's just the felt. I'm not a fashion consultant. I'm just saying. The felt pea coat, gray vest, crew neck shirt, and then the self-branded. Is that his brand? Tom Brady, is he number 13? It's 12. Okay. Well, they might want to listen. Is Jay still here? Can we get a critique of the readability on this logo? Because I mean, it's just all the characters mashed together. Sorry, that's not Tom Brady. That's Snoop Dogg. Common mistake. That's Vince Vaughn. That's David Beckham. You know what's crazy is I was looking at the guy with the hat and I was like, how am I supposed to tell he's got a hat on? Then I was like, oh shit, that's Tom Brady. Then I was like, nope, it's David Beckham. Is Mitt Romney? Is Conan O'Brien? That's Nick Jonas. Sorry, I got that's Ben Affleck. I'm sure he probably didn't want to be there that day, and that's okay. You got to go to things you don't always want to be at. Of course, that's Roger Federer. It's Bill Clinton. He's got the toothpick in public. But look at Ashton Kutcher's like, on today's episode of Punk'd, I'm gonna meet Tom Brady wearing a Chicago Bears hat. Get ready. Oh, but he can barely keep a straight face. Yeah, I don't know who you are. Are you Brooke Hogan? Are you... It's just, I think I know her face. It's just her hair is not right. I'm passing on this one. It's Lindsey Vonn. Okay. No, I don't really know her. Okay. It's Arnold yet again. It's Lewis Hamilton. That's Bon Jovi. Okay. Jay-Z. What? Tom Brady, what the fuck are you wearing, man? You part of a gang? Are you a grown-up bully from A Christmas Story? Like, that's Tom Brady and the only beer he's ever consumed in his life. He's been taking 12 multivitamins a day ever since this taping in order to remove the toxins from his liver. This is Alexander Rodriguez. Absolutely horrible dark age for men's fashion. Mid to late 2000s it was not a good time. I'm not saying I don't have hats like that. I'm just saying it's the hat with the like casual button up. It's like it's Steph Curry. It's Mark Wahlberg. What are you doing there? It's Obama. It's Peyton Manning, of course. Gisele Bündchen. I got to pass on that one. It's Lindsey Vonn. You got me on that one. How do people not know this? I guess they don't spend as much time, I don't know, watching Access Hollywood as me. Of course, this is Snoop Dogg. Please stop. Well, we only got 6 minutes left. This is Madonna. At this point, we're sunk. It's Jim Belushi. It's Mike Tyson. I gotta pass on that one. Are you Faith Evans? I had to pass on that one. Are you Skeet Ulrich? I don't know. God is my witness. I don't know who you are. Guy Pearce? Is this a wax museum? I don't know who this is. Mickey Rourke. It is. That's Eazy-E. You are Rosie Perez. It's Flava Flav. Janet Jackson. It's Puff Daddy. Sean Combs. It's Jada Pinkett Smith. It's Bobby Brown. I know this. I got to pass for now, but I know this. It's Queen Latifah. Suge Knight. It's Billy Baldwin. Yep, okay. This one I simply don't know. This is Tim Roth. It's Kiss. Knights in Satan's Service. This would be Notorious B.I.G. I got to pass you on that one. Aaliyah! That's so easy! Mickey Rourke. The Wrestler and the Rapper. I know you. This is going to piss me off. Yep, that pissed me off. Pissed me off a lot. That's MC Hammer. Carl Lewis. Who's that with Weird Al? I think we got 2 more in us if I had to guess. That's Adam Sandler on the set of Sandy Wexler. Nope. Nightmare Blunt Rotation for sure. Jimmy Kimmel. Daniel Radcliffe. Dream Blunt Rotation. I'm giving them a dream or a nightmare. I'm going to go ahead and say this is Dream. That's Goldberg. I don't know. I think if Lin-Manuel Miranda had a sense of humor, this could be a lot of fun. I'm going to say that this is a dream, quite frankly. I know Chad does not agree with me, but I'm going to say this one's a dream. I don't know. Listen, I got nothing against them. I'm going to say Nightmare. That's anyone with Jack Black in it that's a dream for sure. That would be a dream. Bryan Cranston, Weird Al Yankovic, sure. Honestly, I think this could be a lot of fun. I'm going to call that one a dream as well. That's the easiest dream of Weird Al Yankovic is a dream to begin with. This will be a dream. Full stop. It's Andy Samberg. Samberg. I think this will be a lot of fun. I think we'd be friends in real life. I think Jimmy Fallon and I would be friends. Isn't this what you want? Is somebody who just laughs at everything you say? You're Evan Rachel Wood? Sure, dream. Why not? This would be a damn dream come true. Are you kidding me? We got 100%, by the way. No, we're almost done. We did them all. Maybe we could find the most nightmarish of all of them. Yeah, I'd smoke a Jeffrey with Ray Charles, I think. Do something hard. I don't know, movie to movie has just become, like, my brain doesn't work for movie to movie at the end of the stream anymore. I just end up taking, like, 9 different, detours to get to where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm a little washed. /marker.